387.
I lost everybody that I care about. These people wanted to tell me that they love me and prove that they don't. If you love someone, you don't make them beg when they're fucking suffering. All these people who are able to take care of themselves, who have the resources that I don't, want to tell me that they understand. I need the resources I need to get the resources I need. In order to organize all this, I need some positivity in my life, god damn it. Some fucking positivity. A life without love is not worth fucking living. Every goddamn place that I go, it's too fucking loud and people don't understand. I can't function. I can't function, which is why I need help. And people keep telling me to do stuff that I can't function enough to do because I can't get some peace and fucking quiet. And when I do get peace and quiet, there's so little of it. I'm like the places that I was at, I could get some work done if they went to work for the fucking day, but none of them did. If they'd just fucking go to work, I'd be able to do the things I need to. I'd have some peace and fucking quiet. But Shannon Alvarado doesn't have a job. Lana Engeline doesn't have a job. She fucking collects a paycheck and has the help that I fucking need. And she wants to treat me like shit because I don't have that help. I don't have a fucking family member living in my house collecting a paycheck for taking care of me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Amanda doesn't have to be a prostitute anymore. That's fucking great. But fuck, you know? These people get to see their loved ones in person every fucking day. And they tell me they know how I feel. Oh, Sean, I'm in the same boat. No, the fuck you're not. You're able to go to fucking work. You're able to function. You have your own place where you get to make the rules. Where if you need some fucking peace and quiet, you can ask people to leave. The guy I'm staying with, the only time that it's ever quiet here is when he's been passed out for a few hours with the TV on and the TV turns off on its own. And then it doesn't take much for him to wake up. So I have to be quiet then too. I can't disrupt these people's lives at all or they fucking flip shit on me. I have to listen to streaming every fucking day at most of these places. At least here I don't have to. I mean, I do, but it's just him getting pissed off at whoever he's playing with because they suck at the game. Well, fuck. It's not even close to something I'd get pissed off about. The shit that I scream about is real fucking problems. My advocate sent me a message. See, all these people are under the fucking impression that I can just magic this away. Like, if they're abusive enough or fucking condescending enough that I can make this all go away, I fucking can. You know, my sensory overload issues aren't a problem in a positive environment when I don't have a bunch of stressful shit that I have to do. People say, Sean, you need to let it go. You know what? The Bollingers wouldn't let it fucking go when I left Virginia. Them fucking meth heads wouldn't let it go when I got to Boulder. Because of that, I couldn't see the positive people in my life. So I had to rely on people who were constantly fucking negative. Like Brenda Dickinson. Goes off on a fucking 45-minute negativity fucking streak. And then she says, "Oh, I gotta think positive. Praise Jesus, praise Jesus." Followed by another fucking 45 minutes of that shit. It's driving me fucking nuts. I know from experience that helping people who need it doesn't take much. It doesn't. They know what they need. People know what they need. So when they tell you what they need, you should listen. You should try to help them how they're telling you that they need help, not promising to do so and not doing so and not doing so and not doing so until they're fucked because they were relying on you to keep your fucking word. And they wouldn't fucking have to rely on you if they were able to do it themselves, obviously. If Jamie had been able to move herself, she wouldn't have fucking called me. If Miss Jerry had been able to move herself, she wouldn't have fucking called me. And when these people don't keep their words, they throw it in my face the shit that they did for me fucking years ago. Like shit, Miss Jerry. Do I fucking throw it in your face everything I fucking did for you? I did a fucking shit ton for you. I helped you move 7 times. I helped you raise 3 kids. You got my little sister and my little brother, Michael and Tara. When I left my mom's over that situation with Doug Cowden and ran Ingersoll, fucking, she knows all about Doug Cowden. Yeah, she kicked me out, and then she said that I ran away because I didn't want to wash dishes. No, that's not how it happened. My older brother and Doug, I was working for Doug Cowden as a roofer. I was still in high school. Him and my brother promised me that we were going to go down to Denver and we were going to get a Mustang. I always wanted a Mustang. That was the coolest car ever when I was younger. And we went down there with my money, and well, they ripped me off. They bought a pound of weed that went to Brenda and Dennis Dickinson. And my mom, when I went and talked to her about it, mind you, my mom's a cocaine addict, just like my dad, who spent years in prison over cocaine. I hope I get the fucking coronavirus. I do. I do. I want to fucking die. None of these people helped me how I needed. Before Natalie died, I went over to Miss Peaches the one time that she was going to help. I mean, she could have helped a whole year, literally an entire year before Natalie was killed. Me and Peaches sat down one night and she was going to listen to me. And Abear got up and he had to be an asshole. You know, with Miss Laura, if I hadn't lost those phones, I'd be posting that shit up here to throw it in her fucking face that she's a fucking piece of shit for being a coward. You can type that shit to me, but you can't come forward about it. Fuck you, Laura Nelson. I told people, don't tell me anything you wouldn't tell the police. And if the police won't listen, I'm going public. I told that to everyone. Everyone. Meanwhile, people take my texts wrong, so I don't want to text anything to you at all. I don't want to fucking text to you because you're going to take it wrong and you're going to treat me like shit. Veronica Randall did that. Alicia Bollinger did that. Natalie Bollinger, she did that too. Everybody fucking does that. They say, oh, I won't take it wrong. I won't take it wrong. You know, me and Natalie had an agreement that if she mistook something in texting, she would talk to me. But she fucking didn't. She didn't fucking talk to me. Instead, she assumed the worst, fucking spread some rumors, and those rumors got out of hand. Lots of little boys who were thinking with their dick wanted to fucking impress that little bitch. Oh, it's terrible to call a dead person a bitch, isn't it? Oh, I was called a lot worse than that. I had to deal with a lot worse than fucking words. The worst that she ever got out of me was words. And she only got those words because I was being harmed. I was being separated from my loved ones. Not just one or two of them, but all of them. We all need positivity. And you know what? The people in this town are pretty fucking shitty. They are. I hate this fucking town. I've hated it since I first fucking moved here and I tried to like it. I was good to everyone in this town, but because I was different and because I didn't fucking grow up here, because I wasn't good looking, I was never accepted by these people. Ever. Except for Gary Jepson. Gary Jepson has always treated me like family. He's the only person in my entire life who has stayed consistent with that. The only one ever, ever. Even Rory didn't always understand. Gary, he's fucking smart. First time I ever saw him, he was out there in a wife beater and some fucking overalls, and he was mixing cement with Doug. Doug's the guy that got my alcohol when I was in high school, so I could drown out my sorrows. I stayed drunk all throughout high school. That's not true. I stayed drunk through Chapel High School. I was sober when I was going to Lodgepole High School. Lodgepole fucking sucked. Dylan Bauer and Dusty Payton and Shauna Talish made my life hell. Those were, well, two of them were popular, and Dusty, he was an asshole who had a crush on Shauna Talish. Lots of people were fucking mean to me over him. No biggie, I'd been through worse. I went to minority high schools. I was locked up in minority institutions. I was locked up with minorities in foster homes and group homes. That's a different life altogether. I don't know shit about white people. They're fucking stupid. That's all I know. White people are fucking stupid. I saw a black man in town last week before last. He made me feel better just by fucking existing. I get along with black people because white people are fucking stupid. And I do mean stupid because they're not ignorant. They choose to be ignorant. Therefore, it's not ignorance. It's a choice. It's a decision, and that's fucking stupid. So all I can function well enough to do is talk. And I'm only talking because I'm having a severe fucking panic attack. Literally every single video that I make, I am having a fucking panic attack. If not, doing my best to not have a full out fucking meltdown. And all these people, they have different rules for me than they have for themselves, like Sammy Leon Lawrence IV. He made zero effort to understand my disabilities, but he is expecting me to understand his. No, explain it to me. And there's Betsy Prowl. Betsy and David Prowl. David wouldn't text to me what was going on with that situation, but he definitely wanted to talk to me about it. Betsy got assaulted the same way that I did by the Boulder Police Department with the whole fucking cuff and wrist treatment. But Betsy, she ignored me for like 8 months, 9 months. Then when she finally got back to me, she typed this real pretty fucking bullshit thing. And then she took my reply to it completely out of fucking context. Why? Because it's in fucking typing. The only way that I could even come close to interpreting what she did is that she was intentionally looking for a reason to throw me away. Because instead of talking to me about it or typing with me about it, the very first thing she did is start slandering me on my Facebook. I didn't fucking do shit to you, Betsy, but try to fucking help you. Try to work together with you. I didn't do shit to you, Sammy Leon Lawrence IV, you fucking punk ass little racist bitch. Yes, black people can be racist. If you want to make an issue that you know is about homelessness and you want to pretend that it's racist, yes, you're a fucking racist piece of shit, Sammy Leon Lawrence IV. So Betsy Prowl wanted to fucking treat me completely like shit on my Facebook. Now, all of these people that I do that to did it to me first. It's all right for them, but it's not all right for me. Well, you know what? If you do it to me, I'm going to do it in extreme. If that is the only way that you are willing to fucking communicate with me, by all means, at least I am attempting to communicate in a way that you are willing to. You want to fucking slam my name? Fine, I will fucking slam your name too. But I will tell the fucking truth, you piece of shit. Unlike you. Fuck you, Betsy Prowl. And then she wanted to type at me, don't you ever talk about me or my dad. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Darren O'Connor wanted to treat me completely like fucking shit over that situation. He didn't bother to take a look at both sides or even ask what my side was. He just went straight to treating me like I was the fucking bad guy. Just like every motherfucker in this town. You listen to that conversation between me and Mariana Ingersoll, you get to realize that, yeah, I was not the fucking bad guy in that situation. Was she punished for that? No. Was I? Yes. Did they drop her charges for things that she actually did? No. No, they didn't. They charged her with crimes that she didn't commit and then dropped those. They never charged her for the crimes that she did. Meanwhile, Amy gets to go around this town, because this is where I know her from, and slander my name. All these people want to play off of a reputation that I didn't deserve to begin with. But because the police won't fucking listen to me, and the shit that they have fucking pulled when I've gone in there by myself, I have to have someone go in with me. Not this hurry up and wait for 2 goddamn years. That whole 2 years, I'm having meltdowns every fucking day. I'm begging for the help that I fucking need. Not the help that I want. You know what help I want? I want a new fucking back. That's the help that I fucking want. I wanna be able to fucking earn my living. I want a big fucking piece of property where I can invite my loved ones so that they don't have to be afraid. Meanwhile, none of these people have had to deal with this fucking level of bullshit. Not a fucking one of them. Miss Peaches was not made homeless over this. She didn't have literally hundreds upon hundreds of people threatening her life. She didn't have people repeatedly assaulting her. She didn't have people threatening to kill her fucking family. And although they did threaten to kill her family, they did that to me. But she didn't have time to look at it. Smoking fucking pot was more important, and going to work is more important. That part I can understand. But every time I went over there, smoking pot and playing fucking video games, I needed people to help me and to bear fucking witness and to fucking speak up about it in court. I was actually harmed over the slander by Alicia and Natalie Bollinger. And I just took it. I let it go. I drove 1,700 miles away from them. I let them have their whole fucking state of Virginia all to themselves with the intent of never talking to them again so they could be fucking happy. So that I wouldn't have to deal with them pretending like I would hurt them. And what did they do? Fuck you, Betsy Prowell. Fuck you, Alicia Bollinger. Fuck you, police. Fuck you, public. Fuck you, news. It's not news, it's fucking slander. That's all it is. Not one of those fucking news stations bothered to take a look at both sides. Not one judge bothered to look at both sides. Not one of my fucking public pretenders ever bothered to look at my fucking side. Not one of them even made any fucking attempt to do their fucking jobs or even show up. None of these people who claim that they love me bothered to pay attention to the fact that I was spending all of my money for help that they never kept their word on. I could forgive them if they'd admit the fucking truth. And yeah, I recorded the truth and I posted it on my fucking YouTube here. I recorded conversations with them. They want to be pissed off about that and say, hey, Sean, you put me and my family at risk. No, the fuck I didn't. You put your family at risk. You didn't keep your word. You were the one who was telling a complete stranger all of your fucking secrets after you promised that you would help him and you didn't keep your word. If you'd have listened to me instead of focusing on you, things would have been fucking different. If you'd have kept your fucking word instead of making excuses. If they weren't excuses, you would have come forward about that shit in fucking court. You would have fucking showed up in court if you actually fucking cared. And you would have fucking spoken out. You would have fucking gone in with me to make a fucking police report. Fuck you, you goddamn pieces of shit. Fucking kill me, god damn it. Without my own roof over my head and my income, I can't function to get a roof over my head and my income back. I can't get the peace and fucking quiet to do that. And everywhere that I go, people have unrealistic expectations based on not fucking listening to me. Now, you guys can hear and you can see that I repeatedly told these people what they were doing to me, the harm that they were causing me. I have probably literally texted 3 or 4,000 times that texting makes me want to eat a fucking bullet. Because no matter what, you're gonna fucking take it wrong. And you're gonna fucking throw me away like I'm garbage. No, I'm frustrated. I am living in hell.